Well, hello, hello. For those of you joining in, just coming on or coming on momentarily, welcome back, welcome in. It's been so long. A lot's been happening, and I haven't hopped on in a while, but we're gonna try and get back into it. And I thought today was one of the perfect days to do so. So yeah, welcome in, welcome back. My name is Ozzy. I use they, he pronouns, and today we're going to be building in The Sims 4. It's a little bit of a special build because we're actually doing a build challenge from YouTuber Callmekevin himself. You can't really see it up there. I realize my border is blocking it off, but yeah, I don't want to get into changing that, so whatever. Callmekevin is an Irish YouTuber, gamer, and he recently moved and he's remodeling his house. And he was like, and he plays The Sims sometimes, and he was like, hey, yeah, why don't I just ask some folks for help? So that's what we're gonna do today. I had positioned it wrong originally, I believe. And also, I am missing a couple archways, whatever you call it. I'm watching his video, or I have his video pulled up on my phone so that I can try and emulate a few things. Because there's also some walls that he recently took down that he was saying you could build with or without, and I think I'm going to include them. So I pulled up his video so that I can do that. Let me put some archways in real quick. The reason they're missing is because I don't have all of the content that he necessarily has. But if I can find... Oh man, no wonder they took them away. I have terrible archways. Dang. I guess we'll do this one for now. Oh, it's so small. That's fine. Yeah, he's got a much bigger archway than I do. And so let me do the other side real quick. Okay, so it looks like when you take the walls down, the other two are here, here, and here. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun. There's always so many like Sims build challenges and I never get hop on them in time, so I was like, hey, you know what? It's been a while. Oh, is this one bigger? Ooh, slightly. Maybe we do that one instead. Well, it's not really the same style. Okay, never mind. That one could kind of work, actually. We'll go back to arches later. We just need a placeholder for now. And then first, or not first, next I need to, oh, cut down the walls. Also, I'm gonna turn our music back on just low, but if it's too annoying, let me know and we'll turn it off. Got some sound back on, got some music going. Usually for me the music is too loud, but like finding a good balance where it's the right volume for you all and adds a little ambiance, but it's not too loud for me is the hard part that I'm perfecting just quite yet. There. Alright, also the Sakura, hopefully that's the right pronunciation. If that gets too annoying in our face, we can leave that as well. I thought it was, I've been playing, well, okay, I should say, the last few times I've been playing with fun little things in the border here. You can't see my mouse, but on the border here, especially with my little avatar guy right now. So, I thought because it's spring officially that it might be kind of fun to try. And they're pretty, but if they get too annoying in our face, let me know and we can did have my computer crash momentarily. A little bit ago, we started a stream, and then as soon as I opened The Sims, it all decided to come crashing down. Okay, I'm just scrolling through Kevin's video right now to see if I can find the exact walls that he's taken down. Just looking to see. Okay, so very nicely he's laid out the walls that he's taken down, and that would be this middle wall, and these side walls, and then I believe it's this wall to the kitchen, and perhaps also this wall. His explanation for removing these walls was to get more sunlight because the sun always comes from this side. I decided to line up our house with that to kind of show where that is on our house so that we can kind of see some of the natural lighting, like through these windows. So the sun, this is east and this is west, so the sun just goes this way all day, and he wanted more natural lighting inside because with those walls previously there, let's put it back up real quick. With these walls here, it really gave nice lighting to these bedrooms, but like the rest of this house was dark, like super dark, and he really wanted to open it up. That being said, on his video that he posted where he was talking about all of this, a couple folks commented, so his new house, the one that he is currently working on, is in Spain, actually, which is really cool. I was like, man, to live in Europe and to just be able to casually move countries to like Spain or something, it's so nice. If you can't tell, I am from the US and it sucks. It's really hard to move to other places. Also because it's such a big country that like the equivalent of moving from like Ireland to Spain is like the equivalent of moving states here, and it's insane that that's the comparison, but that's how big of a move, I don't know, like, or small of a move, I don't know. And I have moved states before. I've lived in one other state. Okay, I'm just watching his remodeling video one more time, making sure that I think this is what it is. I'm not sure if this wall is here or not, or if he took it down. I think he kept it there. It looks like he's kept it there. He's got this big space and then this nice little. There's a couple of things that he talked about specifically, like one of these rooms, I think it was this room maybe, being like a recording studio for music, and an office space, and then like he does have a basement for a chill room. We're not going to get super specific. I don't know. I think this is just going to be kind of fun. I don't know how many like actual ideas I'll be giving in terms of like what he's looking for. I don't know how seriously he's taking these builds from his viewers. So let's just put some lights on real quick so we can see. I think that'll be, whoa, what am I looking at? I think that'll be important. don't really know where the basement leads from, so. Oh, so back to what we were saying. So, he lives in Spain. This house is in Spain, which is so cool. It's so beautiful. It's like this really nice, traditional Spanish house, and so that's kind of the inspiration we're gonna go for. But some of his viewers are from Spain as well, and they were saying, commenting on his video, that one of the reasons the house was closed off as it was previously with these walls here is for summer heat. That as the sun comes through here, because this is made of like stonework, that it gets really hot, and so blocking off those rooms, or the sun facing rooms, helps keep the rest of the house cool when the sun is just blazing in. They said obviously you could put curtains on, or there were trees here that he wanted to move and that are supposedly invasive trees, but someone suggested maybe just putting them further back on the property to help with that sun coverage in the summer heat. But I do still think that we'll keep those walls down to just kind of emulate what he has been doing, but I did want to still emulate a classic, or a traditional Spanish home. Now, again, I'm from the US, so I have no semblance of what a traditional, I only have the internet to help me. But we're gonna do our best, and we're just gonna hopefully make it look pretty decent. I'm not gonna pull up too many photos because I think that'll be, yeah, hey Karma, I am doing Callmekevin, welcome in, burn it all. But I'm assuming you watched his video then, the other day. We'll have another fellow Kevin watcher. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I don't know if you just hopped on or if you missed it, but I was like, there's so many, Sims challenges and stuff that people put out there, and I never hop on them on time, but I watched Kevin's, and I love Kevin. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. And I don't know how serious we're gonna take it, but I figured we'd do it just for fun. And I don't know, it's a Spanish style is so beautiful and so nice that I think, yeah, I just want to kind of try some of that. I don't know where to start. I think this is a very nice courtyard thing. I'm looking at some pictures online, and I don't know if this is the front or that's the front. This kind of looks like the front, even though in our semblance this is going to be the back. So I don't know, but there's these really nice courtyard entrance things, so I think I might try to emulate something like that. Again, I don't know if I'm going to pull up too many pictures right now because I don't have the mental capacity to work through that on OBS, but maybe if you all really want to, I can. Basically, I just typed in traditional Spanish house, so if you're wanting to know some of the kind of styles I'm looking at, if you just type that in on your web browser, you should find some of the things I'm looking at. Oh man, I just don't know where to start. There's some beautiful courtyards. I think having a nice little drive out front. Oh, this one is beautiful. With maybe like a carport. Ooh, I don't know how fancy we're gonna go. Okay, so the first one that I want to emulate, if I can find that picture again. Let me open some of these pictures up. Some of the ones that I really like. That'll be easier for me to find. Okay. I really want to give him like a nice, beautiful backyard courtyard. I think he mentioned wanting to eventually add like a pool out back, so maybe I'll do that. opening some images real quick. I do have a timer set at the moment because I have a few things to get done today, this afternoon, before I head to a friend's house. So I am going to try and get as much done on here before that. Ooh, now my bitrate is excellent. Haha, I love to see that. But we'll see how much we can get done before I have to head off. I'm gonna try and get done as much as possible. Okay. The first thing that I'm going to start with is there is one that has this very beautiful kind of half wall entrance, and it's kind of connected to a courtyard. So I think I'm going to turn this part into like a half wall here at least. Then we can have a couple arches, maybe both arches, and maybe a window. And this will be kind of like a outdoor courtyard entrance. Maybe if I can flip this. My brain does not work well with flipping images, but let's see. Let's turn that into a half wall, and then half wall. I want it to be pretty tall. That looks nice, and maybe probably this one too. Oh, that does take both archways off. What if we put like a column halfway to stop it? What kind of column? I guess there's not really columns used in traditional Spanish. Because it's all like stone work. I don't know if that's the right word. It's not stucco, but it's like... That one's kind of nice. That could be nice. Okay, so what if we do that? And then actually this wall... Nope. Okay, so I think I do need to make this a separate room. Yeah. And then that way, this can be a full wall, and this can be a full wall, and we'll get those arches back. There we go. And we'll put an arch there. And then somewhere in here will be hey, there we go. Somewhere in here is going to be... What's the word? A, door to the inside of the house. Too many arches, burn down, start it fresh. I know, I put the arches in because my game removed the arches, because, I don't have all the packs and stuff that he has, so. We're going... Oh, it took down my, pillar. Let's put a pillar there, and then let's put another pillar here, and then let's put a pillar here. And what I think I want, actually, can I not go lower? Okay. What I think I want, I don't know what I want. So, okay, I'm kind of trying to do the opposite of what, oh, if I do the opposite, then actually, what I should do, I've also been working on recently, and by recently I mean not very recently at all, building faster, because I usually take forever to build things. I'll have to just be faster with building. So I'm working on that, and I think that we can... Whoa, why'd you turn, buddy? I think that we can try and do that here with our... build here to, you know, not dawdle so much. You know, I'm really good at dawdling. Okay, I like this so far. I think we'll do the arch there, and then if I really want... Oh my gosh, no, stop. I want an arch. Either an arch there, like a, what are those, I don't know what they call it these days, but meandering my way through construction. I meander too long often. I'm trying to decide how much like culty things I want to put into this, because Kevin always does that with his stuff. So I think I would love to add a basement just for the fun of it, you know? What's the thing that, it's a lot of British houses have it, but it's like a little side area for like your garbage can and stuff, and that's kind of what I think this is going to be. So we can put a couple of these bins out here, and that's probably good for now. We'll do 3. I like to do 3, you know, compost, recycling, and trash, but that's just because of where I live. And then we're gonna do like a gate. Nope. A nice solid wood gate. And then the gates match because they're all too short. Lovely. Love to see it. That one's huge as fuck. Also, these gates are not lining up with the wall properly. That's a little bit. They lined up with half walls. Do they not line up with half walls? Okay. Well, we'll come back to that, I guess. We should probably put an arch here. Or out that way, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing or I'm looking at. I guess the gate could go here. We can make a taller wall. Do we have any fences that short though, it's really short. Oh, that might be okay. So instead of a half wall, that might be what we want. Then we can actually do a gate. Like that one. It's very grandiose, but I think we'll do that for now. And then it's The Sims, that's why nothing matches. You're so true. Very correct. Let me see if I can find this. Spanish Revival wall. Perfect. We're in the right era. What color do we want it to be? What's the color it is now? I kind of like the color that it is now. You know, it's kind of like that sandstone. Not too bright. Like this orange might be too much. Although a nice white. I like that. And then let's try the gate and see if we can't get it to mostly match. I think that's the matching one because this looks pretty matched right there. And then let's see if we can't get like a matching archway. Okay. And then a matching wall exterior as well. But I know there is a stucco wall that I think would work really well. Yeah, probably this one. Oh, and it's from Jungle Adventure, which is a very Spanish inspired, I believe, like South American Spanish, not Spain Spanish. There's definitely different, but what do you call South American? Central America, Aztecan. Karma, I don't know if you were here while I was introing, but if the sakura petals and the music are too much, we can adjust those. I think we'll do this. I don't think it's the same, but wow, the lighting really makes a difference. None of it like it's definitely lighter here, in here. The lighting is so weird in this game. Is it because I have this lighting? Huh. A weird. Oh, you can't hear me talk sometimes. Is it because my vocal volume or the music volume? Because I can definitely turn down the music volume so that it's not as loud. Music volume too loud for sure, or too quiet. I turned it down, so hopefully it's... Oh, it's too loud. Okay. See, I never know, and it's hard for me to gauge from my end unless I pull it up. But, okay, maybe this will help. Can you even hear it at all now? Okay, well, okay, you can hear it, and can you hear me as well? Let me know. Yeah, always feel free to comment that you can't hear me. Ooh, we could do like a plaster. Oh, that only has one color. Brick Whisper. I think I'll stick with what we have, and honestly, we might be able to change. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. We might be able to change the fencing to match a little better from here. It won't be quite the white that I was imagining, but it at least would match better. Which I think is important here. Oh, I really like that one. That one also matches. Oh, well, we changed it. Okay, that's the one we had. Whatever, we'll come back to it. And then, yeah, if the sakura blossoms get annoying visually, let me know as well, and we can move those. I just thought it would be a fun little thing to have, me playing with all of the, See, the difference between the outside and the inside is wild, because, like, that's definitely the color I want, but it doesn't look like that on the outside because of the sun. It's a lot. Okay, I'm glad the blossoms are fine. I like them, but, you know, I can understand if they're kind of visually a lot. Okay, so this is going to be like our side kind of entrance thing. This is the main entrance, and I might change these columns to... I want them to for sure be stone. That's kind of interesting. But I think these ones are kind of the most Spanish looking. This might not be too bad. Maybe we do these ones here, and I could do this one, like... Oh, I kind of like that corner thing. That it does. That snap to corner. Interesting. These pillars match this archway really nicely. Not that it super matters there, but... I don't know how weird that is to have these ones on the inside. I might delete them. Okay, so far... Okay, yeah, that's why I was like, I want to check in, because I know it could be distracting for some people, but not everyone. So, I'm just trying to be mindful. So the next thing that I want to do is there's another picture that has this really nice like fountain out front with kind of like a driveway around it, like you see in like really fancy like California houses. Not as big as one of those houses, but at least some kind of sanded driveway. And then over here is almost like an archway to where I presume you could like park a car. So I think I'm gonna try and do that, and I think we're gonna go diagonal here. I never do it, but we're gonna try it. So this one, let's see if we can't move the wall to attach. There we go. Like that. And then this one actually has like, it almost seems like a shed kind of thing. Oh, actually, ooh. Wait, okay. Right now this is a bedroom. Where's the... Okay, so kitchen, living room, entryway, all entry, office. Oh, this is what he was thinking would be like a recording studio. It's an old bathroom shower that could be kind of music-y, so I think this could be like a sound booth kind of thing. But I kind of want an entrance to the outside, like this one pictures. Walls in the wrong place! I know. So I think, what if we do this? This is weird, just hear me out. Then we can do this, and make a nice little, like, mudroom. Because then over here, we can extend like that, and make, like, a shed, like a, Kevin's really into woodworking and stuff. So we could make, like, a little woodworking shed. And then, we would just have a fence, probably this half wall. Continue around the edge of the property. Maybe like this. Just, we'll figure out the rest of it. But I think something like this, because then protect the house from the burglars. Honestly, I think the cult is doing just fine. I think the burglars wouldn't want to come because of the cult. Okay, so this one actually has like a small walkway, so we're gonna try and do that. It's like a breezeway almost. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna remove the walls, remove the floor, but we can put a roof on it still. This is like a very, oh, we need a diagonal roof. Yeah. Right there. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so it removed the... Whatever. Okay, we want that there, and we want it move into that. But also be smaller. Oh, not that small. There we go. That's nice. And probably come out here just a smidge. Actually, it's gonna come out all the way because this is also gonna be gable. And then let's pitch it down so it matches that one and can actually continue in there. Yeah. And then we're gonna, nope. Nope. Do that. And do it. Oh no. How do we rotate? I forgot how to rotate. There we go. And we'll set it right. Whoop. Right there. Right there. Why is it not centered? Probably because it's invalid diagonal intersection. Interesting, interesting. What if we push this out a smidge? That's too big, though. But it fits. Maybe it's not that big. Why is this? Why is this? Oh, you know what I did wrong? I do actually want it gabled the other way. I do want it to be this way. Yeah. Because I want it to match pitch with that one. And actually, yeah, I want it to look like it's... Can I... Oh yeah, isn't there a way... There we go. And maybe this actually comes in a smidge. Just a small shed. Well, actually, then it could come out that way. Come out that way. Whoop, too far. Pitch it up just a smidge. It's not tall enough. Could actually that's not too bad. It's fine for now. It's fine for now. Can't be too steep. Prepares the matches. Why are we burning things? Oh man. Okay. Now, do we want archway here? I think so. And then we'll do a open air little archway there. And let's make sure our fence connects all the way. There we go. Nice little shed. Yeah. I don't know if I want to keep the red roof. I think I want to have it be darker. Black is not right. That's too bright red. Blue, gray, mission style, purple. Ooh, these are not great. Guess we'll just keep it how it is. What about this one? Summit shingle. Because the alternative would be dark like this. And A, that would get very hot. And B, like I wanted it more brown than black, but that's okay. Let's find a trim. Nope, a roof trim. Yep. We don't want thatched. I want one that matches these, but that's not really a thing. That's what it is now. That's not bad, actually. Okay, let's do this in like a... Maybe this could be the dark. Ooh. Kinda like that. Whoa. Could also be a red or an orange. But I kinda like the dark. That's kinda nice. Ooh, that one's really nice. Actually. I like that. Kevin enjoys melting. That's true. If I remove the floor, does that mess up? Whoop. My roof. No, it doesn't. Great. We can put some little paving stones there or something. And we'll do, I think, a little kind of rock garden here, garden up here. I want to change these windows. Going very, you know, we're going all in. Karma, I think you missed the part where I was talking about how beautiful and nice it would be to just pop on over to Spain and live there instead of current. You know? Ooh, here's the question. Do we want a little vent here, little air vent, but it's right by the trash? Probably not. I don't know if we want... Maybe we could do one there. Ooh, we could do like a whole wall, actually. That's kind of fun. Dude, I wanted to escape into the woods so much in high school. I'd be going too far with these little things, but I like them. The little wall decor. Oh. Little, helps with a little breeze. I don't know, again, I don't live in Spain, so, oh my gosh, go through. So, I don't know what it's like, but, I don't know what it was. Too much air. Dude, the tired of society feel, but like, there's literally full ones right here. Wait, how much? 30 for that and 30 for that. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust this. I spent 3 times as much when I could have literally just bought a full one here. Whoopsie daisies. What do you mean? Oh, wasting money. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Should we do one on the front here? Should we do it on the front or just the side? I think just the side. Let a little air in, but not a lot. I don't know. I'm not an architect. Oh, jeez. I don't want to take the wall down, just the decor. Oh my gosh. There we go. What I want to know is if there's a short one that I could just put up top, but probably not. Oh, we should do a little... Wait, I did do one at the back of that. Okay. Did I get through all of them? Is this a full one? Yeah. Okay. I think I got them all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, and I was saying, like, Kevin hopping over to Spain from Ireland is the equivalent of, like, hopping states here in the US. Like, it'd be so nice, but it's not so easy, you know? But yeah. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Where's this one from? What pack is that? Trying to find the right window. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I need to stop. Ooh, these could go here. That's kind of fun. Probably not there. But instead, here. That's like into the... Interesting. Find me a cave and live like a hermit. Dude. Yeah, if only it were as easy as that. I don't want any of these windows. So the windows I'm kind of looking at are like small windows, but they have like the cage around it. So it's like it's a very open window, but has like a cage to keep like birds and stuff from flying through. So cell window. And for a little bit of privacy, we could do something like that. Maybe this, I guess, if it comes with the right. The cult doesn't deserve the birds. It's true. It's true. These ones are nice. The house that I'm looking at right now is also a 2-story, which Kevin does not have a 2-story, and was when he was trying to find inspiration photos, kept finding ones that were like 2-story, and he's like, that's not what I need. Do like this. That's not bad. A little bit of red. So I'm gonna replace these windows because I don't like them. Maybe that's too red. I don't know. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Let's do a little... outdoor decor real quick. There's like, I need like romantic garden stuff. Because I literally need like the fountain. Oh, is that a window? Oh, but these are like, could do some of those. Interesting, interesting. Suspicious wall vent? Oh, that is huge. A lot bigger than I expected. Where? Not wall decor, Sculptures. Maybe. That's cute. That would be fun at the back. Not very Spanish, but that's okay. It's very small. Okay. I want like this, but bigger. Yeah, this one. There we go. It's so big, but I don't care. We're gonna put it kind of in the middle, I think. Yeah. And then this is the pathway that'll go that way, and I'll do all that later. Do we want any like lights or anything? I do want. Put a bench somewhere. Probably not like. Maybe there. I don't know why you would really need a bench unless I guess you have people over and they're waiting for someone to like pick them up or something. I don't know. Do we want a fountain on one of these walls? Right here in the front of the. Put a fountain there and maybe put a bench there. I do want. Like rocks and stuff. Which. I don't want end tables. I'll do that in debug, I guess. Oh, no, here we go. Because I want like a nice little... These are probably too big. I want to make a little stone thing. Stone path entrance thing. Welcome to Kevin's place. You need to reserve a spot to visit him. Current reservations are at 0. The wait time will be 4 hours because Kevin is playing Minecraft. Honestly, it's true. Let's get a couple palms. I don't want to do too much like landscaping right now. Whoa, that's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Are any of them smaller? Ooh, ivy palm. Like this one? That one's kind of smaller. Okay. Just some plant ideas to get us started. We'll do all that later. Actually, no, because they're going to get in my way. Okay, let's continue on. Let's maybe do our little workspace here, because that's an easy do. Do we want another window? Do we want a window out back, maybe? Also nice airflow, and we're gonna get the woodworking bench. Nope. Do I want to get the archaeology bench? It's not an outdoor activity. Oh, it's flower arranging. A tree house. that. Put some... Oh, I forgot it was on the diagonal. That's why it's so weird. Oh, fruit and fruit trees in the yard? Yeah, we could definitely do that. Painting. Don't remember. I feel like he likes painting. Maybe we do a little easel in here, too. The view from that window would be really nice. I mean, into the rock. I don't know what his, like, where his neighbors are and stuff, but I'm gonna do the music mixing station somewhere in here so he can have some music. He does have a guitar. This is gonna be like the outdoor workshop kind of stuff, and then we'll do music stuff. We definitely just need a room full of guitars. Like, all the possible guitars, you know? Just... because why not? How expensive can we get? I don't think we need the dance floor. Could do a performance space. Pumpkin carving. We could put a pumpkin carving table in here. Can adults do this? Yeah. Microphone. Yeah, we'll give him a microphone in his music room. That's not where the music room is going to be. That's just where I'm putting it all right now. Beverage fountain. Oh, should we just do the regular easel? No. Basic microphone. What's the difference? I like that one. We might not also do all of these guitars, but for now. Oh, he definitely needs like a little bonsai thing. Maybe that goes like out here in the... breezeway. Okay, so let's do some more like miscellaneous stuff that he can have in his workshop. Corkboard with the music stuff. Can have a kava bowl somewhere. Some plants, but that'll be... seance table. Maybe we do like a seance table in the basement. That seems appropriate. Oh, definitely a gaming console and a gaming computer. Like, this is gonna be an expensive lot just because... Oh, we definitely... Oh! That's big. And it doesn't get smaller. Okay. Maybe we just give him a green screen wall, like a painted wall. That's always nice, a permanently painted wall. Outdoor activities. Should we give him, like, animals? I love this table, even though it's supposed to be a game table. Can we put these on the wall? No. Aren't there ones that you can put on the wall? I feel like... Oh, basketball. We should do a basketball courtyard outside. Okay, where's like... backyard TV projector, also an idea. Things to keep in mind. Okay, miscellaneous. Well, okay. Let's do decorations. I'm looking for like... There's like shelves. Storage, maybe? There's like good shelves that look, that's not bad, actually. That's kind of nice for the living room. Shelves that look like they're meant for a workshop. We could give the... That's not bad, actually. I thought they were like crappier looking, but... I might not have said shelves that I'm thinking about. And it might also be a debug thing. Oh, no, here we go. Industrial edge. I don't know if we have room. Do we get rid of the pumpkin station? I guess we don't need the wine, that thing. let's move this into the corner a little bit and move that over. And then maybe we could put some shelves there. It's a little squishy, but like you can still get to the shelves. Burglars rubbing their hands together. Bruh. It's fine. What I do want is the painter's rug. Decorations, rugs. This one, but there's one with different colors. Here, we can do some paint splatters on the ground. Smudges. There's the one that... Oh, this one, the tarp. Oh. No, not that one. Ooh, that's pretty. Rug slice. No. But maybe it's this. No, it's not that. Not that. I guess it is this. I thought there was one that had more options to it. Okay, so clearly the paint came off of the rug, but whatever. Do we want it to be kind of like... Yeah, whatever. And maybe we put something on the wall. We should also, I guess, get a light, an overhead light of some kind. It is Kevin, of course, the paint came off the wall. You're not wrong. I think we need some kind of like... Ooh, that's kind of fun, honestly, for this wall, is like something like this. Just like a scraped up, but like smaller. But I also need like a cynical kind of something or other on here. Maybe we just randomly have a fire extinguisher sign. Because why not? And kind of cynical. Void critters. Boy bands. That definitely needs to be in the music room. Energy drink poster. We could just do like a anti-something sign. That's like anti the other school, but whatever. Oh, hang in there poster, obviously. Maybe we double up with that one. So this is his little workshop space. I think it's kind of cute. It's very basic. We've got pumpkin carving, we've got woodworking, and we've got painting. And a fire extinguisher sign for no real reason. How? Whoop. Okay, can I not adjust that poster? Great. Oh, I didn't do the floor. What kind of flooring? Probably something cementy or masonry. It could be. That's nice. And that's probably gonna be what like this whole these entryways are gonna be kind of probably this like same stone-esque. Do we want that also for the kitchen? Maybe not. Okay, so little workshop done. Let's do this little mud room real quick, which I don't think it needs much, but it might not need anything. I think if anything, well, we need a door to get into the actual house. It's probably gonna be, could be like a screen door. I don't really know the best kind of door to have in like Spain to keep wind and stuff out. Let's look at, I guess, more of our, ooh, lots of glass doors, wood doors. Oh, let's do a wood door. Let's do a nice like thick wood door. Those are probably all too big. Do we have any like this? That's kind of nice without the fox though. Could just do that. Could do a dungeon-esque door. I do like this. I just don't really like the fox on it. But like, I don't know. The other option would be like, I do kind of like this a little bit. What does it look like from the inside? That one's not bad because that's like a screen door with options. Oh, that could be interesting. What would you want if this was your office? What kind of door would you want to go outside? Oh, that's nice actually. Let's do that for now. Why not? Okay, we'll just keep it there. And this is gonna be an office slash music studio. I think it's gonna be more music studio than like recording office. So let's put all the music stuff in here. Whoop. Ah! Music, and then get rid of that. Put the microphone and a guitar in there. Let's put all the guitars in here in general, but choose one specifically to go into the music. Ah! Into the recording space. Stick some posters on the walls. Move the corkboard. Okay. Music studio. I think we're gonna, oh, is this a, oh, that's another room. Interesting. Maybe, I don't know if we want the office to be at the front of the house. Kind of, that's where his office is right now, but it's also open to like, I think one of these will become like a primary bath. Maybe this one's already a primary bath, it looks like. So that'll be the primary room. That's so awkward. All these doors and stuff. Because this could be, okay, guest room, primary bedroom. Although personally, I would do primary bedroom, guest room. I guess maybe office could work over here, especially if that's where you get like lighting, nice lighting. So what do we want this room to be? Maybe that's an extra bathroom, like a work bathroom, right? So that you don't have to go all the way across the house. Although you're not really going that far. You're going just right down the hall. But I don't know. We could also open it up to be like a pantry or dining room. Close this off. Lots of options here. Also, what is this space? Like, why is this sectioned off? I might open all this up. We'll see. I don't know how much opening up I want to do. Okay, let's go back to some inspiration photos. Oh, we need an actual front door. I don't think we can just have... I think we'll do this for now. I do like these doors. It could also be... Ooh. That's a nice but very big door. Fractal door. I do like this big door that he's already chosen. Should we do this door over here? Why is it? Oh, it's round on one side and square on the other. I don't like that. Maybe. I kind of wanted it to open the other way, but maybe we don't want it to open the other way. Okay. I think I am going to open this up into a... like, little breakfast nook. And I think I'm going to open this up too. I don't know. Because if you enter... It is like a whole other part of the house. This can be the chill, fun space. It could also be a great, like, mother-in-law kind of area. If this is like the living room, bedroom, still need office. Maybe this is the whole little work area. I don't know. I think if anything... Hold on. Let's do that. And then remove this wall. And that wall. Yeah. And then put this here. I don't know if this makes sense, but we're gonna do it. He can have his little VR golf room in here. I don't know if you've seen that on his channel, but he has a little VR golf thing that he does right now. It is honestly so iconic and silly, goofy. But that's just Kevin for you. Okay, let's go back to recording room. So also what I think I'm gonna do is swap this around so that you can enter. All these doors are a little easier to navigate. And this, the bathroom is going to swap with the bedroom. So the bathroom will be more over here, which is also connecting the plumbing between the bathroom and the bedroom. Or between those two bathrooms. Okay, back to the recording studio. What kind of wall decor do we want? I think most of the wall, I think it's nice to keep that kind of original stucco-y wall, stucco-ish wall. You know? Okay, I'm just downloading a couple images that I want to save for later. So I kind of get a sense of what we're making and keeping. Also depending on if I decide to post this or not, which I probably will, but okay. Let's look up the interior of a house now. Whoa, my caps lock is on. I just want to know how many of these houses keep that original kind of stucco on the inside. Seems like it's definitely painted over like drywall. So we'll paint over it. They don't really have a baseboard or anything. What color should we make the music room? Ooh, I think having an accent wall could be kind of fun. Maybe like back here. And then we could do like a fun, you know, we want it to be a fun space. Because it's like a creative space. I honestly kind of like the orange. And he does like to... I like the orange, but I also like the black and white, which I think would go nicely with that. It's like a weird top to bottom, though, so I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe the gradients all the way around. I think we want it to be brighter. The blue is nice. That's a lot. That's kind of a lot. Let's do this one. That's too colorful. It's too colorful for Kevin. You know? Maybe not all of it. Maybe it's black and white and blue. You know? It's a little mix. And then this can be in here with his recording background for when he records his songs visually. He does that too. So let's some fun wallpaper or something. That's kind of a lot. This one is always fun. But that could also be a lot to look at. This might be where we do the... I like this sunset one. I really do. Maybe we do the sunset in here and the teal inside. Nah, okay. Is this all too much? Like, should I just stick to one kind of thing? I think maybe keep the mountains just on the door side. And we need a decent door. We need a door that would definitely be like soundproofing. Right now it's just a classic door. Ooh, a glass door could be interesting, although that would be weird reflections. That looks like a nice door. Solid. Soundproofing. That's the important element here. That's kind of fun. That's like a fun, I'm in the recording studio door. Okay, do we want this door or do we want this door? Fancy handle and tall. I think we want this one. Which maybe this just becomes the door for like most of the house. It's very, very modern. Which I don't know if that's the style we want. But it's the style we're going to get. What kind of doors? It feel like a lot of the doors in these Spanish houses are very open. But like, what kind of door would you have in a bedroom? I'm not getting good photos. I'm not getting good results. They do look kind of like glass doors. Okay, I don't want this color though. let's do this one. I love that. Do we have like a sign? Don't we have like a recording sign? Oh, we need dimming switches, obviously. Can't forget the dimming switch. Like, I swear there's a recording sign. Especially with, oh, here we go. We could put some boards on the wall. Especially with a fun little sign out there. What am I saying? We should probably put a calendar in the office space. Put this by the entrance. No, that's like definitely skiing stuff. This can go by the entrance. Actually, I want this to go by the back entrance, where we have our little, so many doors. What the, maybe it's outside. What am I talking about? A recording sign, especially for the Get Famous pack. I swear. And if I go past it, stop, safety time. I think this is what needs to be in, whoa, I had to go the other way. This is what needs to be in here. Maybe instead of the fires. Oh, sure, maybe that's what goes there, you know? It's kind of cynical, and like, he's not really gonna pay attention to it. Also, maybe this sign. Fire exit. Like, there's like a recording in progress sign. Are these all hearts? They're all hearts. Okay. There's a camera. Should probably put some cameras out. Ooh, swords. Fun swords. I think fun swords needs to go in the office. This isn't Markiplier's house, but you never know when you want a sword collection. Oh, let's do some canvases real quick. In here. Yeah, okay, let me just look in, like, get to work, and let's see, get to work, city weaving, and get famous. City living. So there's this sign, which is a exit sign. There's, maybe it's not in like this kind of signage. Ooh, Captain Sigma. Yeah. Maybe it's in like a different room. Paintings and posters. Just do an arrow, I guess. That's not what I'm looking for. What do we have for Get Famous? Wall graffiti. Like, okay, whatever. Let's go back to our music room. Okay, definitely want the music mixing station. We've got a board above it for things to work on. What kind of guitar is this? This is the Pied Piper acoustic. Notes resonator. Epic. Rock legend. How many guitars do we have? I mean, we could have all of these guitars. What's this one? Stick mode travel. I think we want this acoustic one in here. And then we want like a wall of our other guitars. So that could be over here. All of our other instruments and guitars. Definitely some like records and stuff on the wall. And some speakers. Maybe we have a record player. Yeah, that's so small. A big one. That's huge. Maybe like these. That's also very big. That's nice. That's nice. That goes on a wall. I feel like maybe we get these but smaller. This but smaller. Maybe this is the one that goes in here. We need something on the rug. I think or on the rug, on the floor. I think we might want, rug is gonna be sound dampening. But we probably want, oh, hello, Jackdaw TV. Thank you for rating. That's amazing. Hey folks, welcome on in. If you want to stay, we're just working on the Callmekevin Sims 4 house building challenge right now. And if you don't want to stay, because I know you just came from another stream, no worries, no hard feelings either way. You're welcome to join. We're just kind of chilling, building, trying to decide how this music room should look. And we just have a bunch of random stuff out right now as we kind of pick through and decide what we're gonna keep. Right now we're trying to decide what we want the floor to be. This might be, chevron might be kind of fun. Maybe annoying, I don't know. For those of you joining us who don't know who Callmekevin is, he is a, what's the challenge? Yes, excellent. He is a, so Callmekevin is a Irish YouTuber and streamer, and he recently got a new house and is trying to decide how he wants to remodel it. He's been tearing down some walls and deciding where things should go. So he decided to build it in The Sims and offer it up to his viewers for fun. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Not sure how serious we'll be with a lot of it, but we're just kind of playing around. The house is very Spanish, classic Spanish style. So from the outside, let's see what we have now. It is a really fun idea. I agree. Especially if you just, I mean, and he was like, I don't know, his channel is very like jokey and cynical in a way. So probably a lot of the ideas are just going to be kind of fun playing off of that and playing off of inside jokes and stuff from his channel. So we'll see how much of, you know, I don't know how much of it will actually be taken seriously. And he probably has ideas and things that he wants to do anyways. It's his house. He can do what he wants. But I like building and kind of designing things, so it's kind of mostly serious. When we get to, we might do a kind of fun, jokey basement. But this is he gave us a shell, which you can kind of see here. The full shell originally had some extra walls in it that were originally there, but he's already taken them down in his house, and I wanted to kind of adhere to that some of these walls here were already taken down, kind of to just open up the space. But it is a very traditional Spanish kind of house, as you can see. Whoa, I just removed our gate. As as you can see with what we're going. It didn't originally have this kind of archway breezeway here or these fences. I added that, and I put in these half wall kind of fences, as well as this fountain. I thought that would be kind of fun. I've been looking at some inspiration online to see what we want to keep and what we want to do. We ended up making a little workshop for him here with painting and a woodworking table from this breezeway that then connects to his music studio, because he's also a musician. So, and he talked about this is like a tiled, this used to be like a bathroom or something, and this was like a tiled walk-in shower, and he was talking about making this a recording room. So we're kind of adhering to that, and this is our idea for the music studio right now. As you can see, we have lots of random ideas of what we're going to put in here. We have a bunch of guitars. We haven't really decided what speakers we're going to use yet, and when you folks came in, I was working on what kind of carpet we want. I don't know how much, because I know like carpet is sound dampening, so I don't know how much carpet we want in this space. But I do want it to be a very creative, playful area, because it's a creative room. So I don't know how much this clashes with the walls. I've been going back and forth between this gray black wall and this teal, and I think we're just gonna maybe go with the gray black on the hallway. That's so dark that I feel like it's not super creative. So that's where I've kind of been bouncing back and forth. But maybe this teal stretches over here, and then we just have this wall that's black and white. The other option is that we could do the teal inside the actual kind of recording studio itself, but I thought that might also be a little bit bright for Kevin himself. There's Karma, who's usually on here a lot, is also a Kevin follower, and they've left. Otherwise, I would have them help describe who Kevin is, but Kevin is just a silly guy. Again, kind of cynical and fun jokester, so kind of trying to inhibit that in some of this build. Oh, there's Karma. Hey, Karma. Don't mind me just talking about you. Ooh, hamburger. Hamburger sounds yummy. Yeah, we've got some more folks joining us right now. I really love this door. I think this is what we originally had for this back door here, and I would love to incorporate it somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. That could be the front door. We already have these big doors for the back door, so maybe it is the front door or a back door. I feel like it's a little too fancy for any of the other ones. I'm just gonna stick it, here for now, and maybe we'll use it later. I was looking for a better door for the, generally all of the rooms in this house, but I can't seem to find an inspiration online for what interior doors would look like. It seems like a lot of these houses are kind of open, very open concept in a lot of ways with arches and stuff, so I can't find a good depiction of what a door between rooms might look like, other than these big double doors. But like, you're not gonna have one of those for a small bedroom, so I can't find the door that I want for those. That one looks a little too modern. Same with that one. We could continue this door that we have on the studio, but that seems almost too nice and modern. We could just do a classic door like this. I really can't decide what door. That's feels a little too farmhousey. I don't want a window on top of any of them. Plain wooden door. Again, a little too modern. If anyone watching is from Spain and can help me decide what kind of doors to do, tell me. Oh, here's one picture of a door. Hold on. A very fancy, heavy wooden door, and that's also not like a bedroom. Ooh, this one has also a big double door. Wow. Lots of big double doors and open arches. But what about in a closed-off space? They do seem to be nice, big, thick, heavy doors, so... Ooh, I think we did look at this. Oh yeah, with the doorknob. I like this minus the doorknob. The doorknob is a little bit much for us. Heavy wooden door, that's a little bit much. It's too big, first of all. I need a single door. Do a little sliding door moment. I also don't have... That's nice. What if we did a walk-in closet somewhere? We should probably do like a walk-in wardrobe kind of thing. I do like those doors. What if we did these over here into like the office space? I don't know. That might close it off too much. Or that one. I don't know. Back to finding a door just for the rest of the house. Like that might be a lot, but that might be nice. Oh, we just put all these signs out here for fun. Decor as well, and a kava bowl, because those are things that we want to add in eventually. I could grab those doors. That could be nice in a different color. Kind of sticking to this brown. I really like that, actually. Jackdaw.tv, what were you all streaming before you came over here? And how has your afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are, been going? Oh, I put that door on the wrong side. We have too many doors. Too many doors now. I do like this door. Maybe this door could be actually like the smaller version of what goes over here, because that door does feel pretty big. Too many nice doors. Not enough. I actually just noticed that these are like really nice crystal handles, and I don't know how I feel about that. They all have that, so we'll see if we decide to keep this or not. The other question is, do we want to go with the brighter color or the darker tone? We kind of have a mix of reds and greens. Oh, you were doing a Sims challenge. Oh, I've heard about this 1x1 box. Yeah. A couple folks have been doing that recently. Were you just starting, or have you been doing it for a while? The 1x1 challenge, specifically. And how far did you get? Is the other question. I have not done that one yet. I've seen a lot of people do it, and they have, like, it... You're just starting. Okay. Oh, you don't usually play Sims. That's so fine. That's so fine and so fair and fun. This could also be the door that goes outside. It doesn't quite fit the diagonal there. It kind of does. Sorry, now we're just playing with doors. Oh, we also need to have a door that actually closes here on our wood shop. How far did you get in the challenge? I think that door is too big over there. Maybe we go back to this fancy door. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, but it doesn't really fit the rest of this room, I think. Ooh, maybe in the black actually kind of fits. I don't know, it's kind of fancy. That could be the one that we just have to the wood shop. I can't decide. I'm so indecisive. 8x8 box. Okay, that's pretty good. What was your first, what was the first item that you purchased? I've seen quite a few people do it so far, and there's some pretty solid methods. So I'm curious where you started. I won't a toilet. But like, what did you start? Did you start with for making money, did you start with taking photos? I think that's the one that people generally start with. And then where did you go from there? There's also, ooh, this is kind of fun. I've also been having a hard time finding the windows that I want. Again, I don't have a lot of, like, Spanish-inspiring decor. I think selling... Yeah, I do think selling photos is the only way to start. Did you, where did you go from there? How long did, like, you know, how long did you sell photos and stuff for? I can stop asking questions about your stream as well. I'm just curious how your challenge went. Music skill. Oh, that's a good point. What if you tried, I mean, not everyone has it, but there's that mailbox from, oh, programming, that's a good one too. There's the mailboxes, like the inside mailboxes. I think you have to have city living or for rent to do it. But I wonder if you got that, if you could do that for music producing. Because you could have a mailbox inside, technically. So I'm curious if that would work. Programming's a good one. Yeah, because you can just do it on the computer. Oh, yeah, that's fair with just the base game. I don't know what all the base game mailboxes are. I'd be curious. Is it a pretty fun challenge so far? Since I've watched so many people do it, I don't know if I want to do it, because I feel like I just have answers already of how I would do it. Sorry, I'm fixating on these windows and such. Can these... Whoa. There's... you'll learn, if you decide to stick around, that there is no method to the way I go about building in The Sims. I constantly switch back and forth between things. Very scatterbrained. I work on one thing and I go to another. Actually, that's the perfect match right there. Okay. The last one. Last watch. That's so fair. Overrunning. I currently have a timer set because I have a few things I need to work on later. And I don't want to be streaming all afternoon. Well, I do. I would love to stream all afternoon. But I do need to work on some things. Okay, why does the swatch look like it matches from here? You know, that looks like the match. And then we come in here and it... Oh, wait. It looks like the match from the back? What? Oh my gosh, I'm clicking on everything. Like, that looks like the correct... Oh, now we're on the wrong... Hold on. Oh, is that the one I was changing? What? Where am I? I don't even know. Oh, I guess it depends if I want a brown or a white fence. What did I do out front? Oh, I took that away. Alright, we'll come back to that. Getting too caught up on things. Okay, where are we right now? Let's go back to our music room. Because we need to finish this. What's a mess, Karma? My whole house? You're so right. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Did I change those windows? No, I kept them where we're at. Okay, so this is the windows from the front. Don't mind that. We need to adjust our posters because they are... We put boy band posters because I thought that was fitting. We need to find something to put that speaker on if we decide to keep it. I think we will have one of these big speakers. I don't know which speakers to have and like which ones are good to have for music and not for music, you know? Like, how many speakers do we need? feel like you can't have too many, but at the same time, you can probably have too many. Let's put this one in here. Nice and small and compact. I'm thinking this one will be for like playing music off of, and these two are for like listening to the music that he's making. Oh, my front lawn is a mess? Well, I haven't even finished the front lawn. That's why it's a mess, you know? It's not even worked on. So of course it's messy. Let me scoot these up. Ooh, which ones do we want? Which ones say Kevin? That one kind of says Kevin. That one actually really says Kevin. We could have multiples. Let's do, that one's nice because there's music. Let's do maybe another one here that could be a little complimentary. Like that. And then, I mean, I don't actually know if he has any boards or anything, but I think they fit well. Like these two, I want the alien ones and I want these ones. Actually, let's swap them. Nope, I liked it where it was. Okay. Yeah. This is like his background. I don't think he... Like, you don't really need a background in here. Put that one there, but I don't know where I want that. But it's just fun decor. And then we've got a board for planning things. Do we want a flag? I don't want too many things. I won't put that flag on. Let's do... some guiding signs. It's kind of fun and goofy. Why not? And oh, no, we did the dimming switch. I think we're gonna do a dimming switch in like all of the main rooms, like the bedrooms. Maybe the bathrooms. We're modernizing it a little bit. Not all of the rooms, but some of the rooms. Kevin loves Backstreet Boys, he told you himself. I believe it. I would not be surprised if he likes a little Backstreet. So I'm really liking the vibes of this music room, with the cool tones mixed by the warm tones here. What kind of sign offerings do we have? Oh, I think the cracked one is. Oh, that one's not bad. We have the cracked in blue. Not really. But we have cracked dark and cracked brown. I like the blue though. Okay. Oh, we need something to put the speaker on. And we probably need like a stool or a chair. Let's do surfaces. If you had an end table. Ooh, that's nice. Hey, no worries, Jack. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for raiding and bringing some folks over. I hope your stream went well, and I hope the rest of your afternoon also goes well. Get some decompression, rest in before your next one. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you around, hopefully. I kind of like this table. It's very bougie. And I don't know if bougie... Kevin can be a little bougie sometimes. So I think we're going to give him this table. Maybe in this corner here. We do need to give him, like... He does like to stream in, like... Not stream. Record himself playing on, like, a couch. But I think a couch is going to be too big. I kind of like this because he's made a couple tables recently. He made a big table. Ooh, this one's nice though too. So I can imagine him making something like this to put in his office, and it kind of matches the one that's in the one that I just put down. like this one. But this one's also nice. That would be a nice for having like a speaker on and records and stuff. What do we think? I kind of like the raw wood. I really do like the raw wood. Okay, I think we need a box of records, which also means we probably need something to play them on. We need CDs. CD stacks. Lots of CD stacks. And then, what else do we need? A chair. We need a chair of some kind. I want to get him a nice, comfy chair for playing in the studio. That's also like, I don't know what kind of chair you need to play guitar in. I don't play guitar. I have tried to teach myself a couple times. Kevin does like to sit. I know. So what kind of chair? Ooh, that's kind of fun. That actually, I think that could be fun in here. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put these things. I like this one. I think this one might be nice. I don't know if the arms would get in the way of playing though. So like maybe this, because it's shorter. And maybe we just repeat this. And maybe this one can go actually in his office, his full office. So maybe we just have this chair in a couple colors. So then we can have an armchair in here. Okay, don't know where it's gonna go yet. Okay, let's see what colors we have. Ooh, blue. I like the purple. I kind of like the purple a lot. What kind of table do we want to go with? That one's kind of fun. I don't know if he likes purple. So, and I don't want to assume. Let's do this one. The black mic. So, okay, if this is his chair, maybe the mic is over here. The guitar is over here next to the chair. The mic is over here, so it's pointed at him. Then he's got a speaker on the desk and some CDs right there. And maybe like we can put a debug like energy drink or something in there. And then I think we need to put a camera in here facing the wall. Here's my question, and it's really hard to see because of the camera view, or you know. Nope. Me just trying to figure out, oh no. Oh no. There we go. Okay, wait. Okay, we can't really see it. Wanna see how the room looks? I think we can only do it. Oh, I just realized this wall has a baseboard and that one is not. What if do we just do the mountain top around the whole room? I don't know, that's really weird. Do we do this one in here? That's got a baseboard. I forgot about that. What should we do for the wall? Do we do like the mountain one in different colors? Ooh, that could get trippy. Nope, because it doesn't line up. Do we do... Oh, I don't think it's gonna line up anyway if we do it. It kind of lines up that way, but not super well. Okay, maybe we just have a feature wall. I don't know if I want the trees. Feature wall with the... Again, we could do this, but I feel like this is gonna get too crazy to look at if he were recording in here. Ooh, it could be black. That's not bad. You're like shutting yourself off in a box though. And it doesn't line up still. Still doesn't line up. I think this might be one of the best walls to record against. Hopefully there's enough room in here in terms of sim space. I think that's the best. Except maybe we do it this way. So it's like a gray wall. What are we thinking? Bye, Karma. See you in a moment. Okay, I do think this table needs to be back here. Maybe this chair goes over here with some of the guitars. One of the guitars can go over here. One of the guitars can go over here. One of the guitars can go over here. So we know we know we've been playing them. I think in here. Don't like these chairs, really. What was the other chair that we were looking at? I think it was this one. Color with the chair, but I don't know what color to add. I don't hate the orange, but it's a lot. Do we need to put these speakers on something? Probably not. I think the box... Whoa, we lost our box. The box is probably fine. I do think we need to have a record player. We can't have a record without having a record player, so... Oh, and we need to swap our CDs around so they don't all look the same. And... what else would you put in a music room? Maybe some games? Maybe not. Sketchbooks. Glasses? Planting, gardening. A little guy. Sports stuff. Swatches. Like, what would you have in here? An extra pillow. Couple books. Oh, I want like magazines. I know there's magazines. We could get that. Let me just keep looking around. Oh, maybe some pencils for ideas. Actually, let's put that in here so we can write ideas down while recording. Put a little doodle on it. And here's the magazines. Okay. We'll stick those up there. Maybe just one stack. Why won't it go diagonal? Okay, and let's decide what cover we want. video games. Probably something music-y. Let's do that one. Okay. It's like not perfectly lined up because it's a little messy, and that's the idea there. Couple guitars here, make sure they're the right color. Ooh, I love all of them. Could just do multiples of the same guitar. Are there guitars that can go on the wall? That's what I want. Ooh, that one's nice. Want another one of these. I want the white one. Okay. Let's see what our walls look like now with all this stuff. Too shabby, not too shabby. I feel like we need something in this corner, but I'm not really sure what. Oh, and then does that make sense for the door opening? I think it's gotta go that way. And yeah, let's see if we can get a this, and then like a, what's the tripod? How do you get a tripod for the camera? Ooh, honestly, maybe a lamp in here. I forgot that we need lights. Like, how do you get a tripod for the camera? Is that an unlockable thing? Which I can easily undo, but would be creative. How do I get a tripod for the camera? Maybe I don't have it. But I thought that was like a City Living Get Famous thing. Okay, let's go to Get Famous. Is it Get Together that has the Sims? Streamer career. High school years. I thought it. Ow. Sorry, I just tweaked my neck. I think I have. I thought I just downloaded High School Years. Dang. Ow. That hurt. These are nice storage displays. Might do that in the other office room. Look at all these little guys. Oh, that's huge. We can make it smaller. Lamp. It's kind of fun. All the streaming computers. Okay, let me look it up again. Oh, is it one up? Is it on the computer already? Hold on. Okay, that one already has a camera. Let me look up the photography career real quick. How do I get... What if I just look up photography? Okay, let's get rid of high school years. Just look up photography. Photo... Booth? Photo, let's just look up photo. Studio, camera. There's no tripod. Oh, Moschino stuff. Ow. Again. Keep popping my name. I don't think I have Moschino. Nope. Alright. Well, we'll just put a... I don't know. Put a camera on there so that we know at least the idea is there that we wanted to stream. What should we put here? Should we put anything there? And then also like headphones. Look up music. Keyboard. Mixing station. Fancy. Put a little music award in here. Oh, we do need a record player. Maybe we don't have a record player. I don't know. I think this is pretty good. Do we want this lamp here? I don't hate this lamp. It's kind of fun. I do think we need to move our guitars a little bit. Nice. I think this is pretty good. We've got lots of guitars, lots of decor, recording space. Let's see if we can't match this door to there. Oh, let's put some, maybe something on right here. Some decor on the wall. Do a basketball thing. Oh, this is like a guitar thing. I don't hate that. If we can get, yeah. Let's do that one. Why not? All right, beautiful, fun. Maybe something on this wall. What kind of posters and things do we have? We could literally just do bones. No. Do a sign. A decal. Kind of cynical decals. I like that this one has a bottle in hand. Oh. Here we go. We have all of these posters. Make them a little smaller. Make another poster wall. I like layering posters like this, especially in like teen bedrooms on The Sims. That one always reminds me of the Coldplay cover. I think this is pretty good. I am enjoying this space a lot. Did we? Okay, that is the same. And then also, did we want these to match darker? I think so. Maybe this can be darker. Oh, I didn't even realize that door was white on the outside. Okay, that's interesting. Not hating it so far. Oh, let me make this darker as well. And then all of these ones darker, although they're kind of lighter to match. We'll come back to that. Alright, I think next, I don't have too much longer on my timer. I have about 30 minutes left. So I think next we're going to work on the bedrooms and bathroom situation over here, and then another time we can work on living room, office space, and continuing with the landscaping. So let's do the bedroom and the bathroom, and maybe some more walls. I'm just gonna do basic, this everywhere, this stucco for now, like as a starting point, and then we can change it. But I kind of like this whole stucco vibe. Let's change the door. What if it was more centered? Yeah, I like that. And then the bathroom, and then I think this one could go there. I don't think that's too bad. You want these to line up? Yeah. I want them to be opposite like that, I think. Put a light switch. Put a light switch. Put a light switch. Oh, I see now why this was the primary bath, because it has a door going outside. However, the door situation is a lot better this way. So maybe we just make that nice big windows instead of a door going outside. Because I see now what their idea was. Do we have any tall? We do have these, which match very nicely, but there's a lot going on there. These ones could match nicely. The thing is also, like, you want, if this is like a guest room, you want them to have privacy. But I guess that's, oh, I kind of like that for windows. I was gonna say, you want them to have privacy, but also you can offer them like curtains. I think I want big double, oh yeah, this one. Okay. Get rid of the door. The big double windows. So it's like the semblance of having a door without having one of those doors. And look at all that light. The other option too is we just do one like that. Don't actually hate just one. So it's not quite. I think I want two. And obviously we'll do curtains. We'll give them some curtains. And then, do we want these windows back here? Maybe behind the headboard like that? I kind of like that. Make a match. The other option is, I don't really see a difference. Ooh. That matches the other ones quite nicely. like a mix between dark wood and red wood in here. And I can't decide between all of it. Okay, we had this big window, which I really liked, and I kind of want to put this. Is that too much for the bathroom? Oh, because we could do like a shelf in there. I think it's too much for out here. Maybe not. That is a very small ensuite, and primary. Okay, let's do, nope. Let's do, I want a shower tub combo. That one's very nice. That one's fairly nice. I think we're gonna do this one. And I think the sink has to be here. Maybe we put the tub here, because we need to access this side for, like, cleaning children. If you have toddlers and something, I don't like it like that if there's room, if that fits. I think that we could do, ooh, I kind of like that. What is a, let's look at a Spanish. Bathroom. Spanish inspired. Okay, we do definitely have like full cabinet sinks for the most part, which is pretty good for a guest bathroom. You do want them to have access, or not access, like that's nice to have storage space under there. I wonder if we did, I don't hate that one. That one's also nice. Something like that's kind of traditional. Could also do this one, is kind of fun, actually. I really like that. It matches with that very nicely. And then let's do pretty decent toilet. What's this one? Modern Relief. Let's do a nicer one. Not a country toilet. None of these have great comfort. We would do this one. We'll have to test and see if this is all accessible. I don't know if it is. And if it isn't, we'll have to replan. The other option too is that we do like a, that could get very interesting. I think the best way to do it is like this. Could have the sink on that side. Maybe like that. I mean, you would be, realistically, I think the door needs to be like further this way. Honestly, it should open with that side, so that you can access everything. I don't know if I like having it right up against the corner like that. It's like wasted space, but I don't like how it looks. So this is what we're doing. Let's find some tile flooring. I think we want to go pretty natural. Ooh. Do something like that. That's very fun. Could also do something like that, because then we could do this in the other one. I think you would want to show off that bathroom, and then maybe in this one we have just a very nice like the other colors of this. That might be nice for the kitchen. Where's our kitchen? Yeah. Maybe the pantry. Okay. But I think we kind of want something like this for the bathroom. So we can stick kind of classic here. See if we can match some of the colors with the sink and the tub. Ooh. I like that. That's also nice with the copper. The copper fits very nicely. That one has a copper handle. None, oh, there's our copper handle. Do we have another copper handle? There we go. Okay. I think... I don't know if we have another copper handle here. Great. Let's add a mirror. I think the bathrooms are going to be pretty basic here. We don't need a whole lot in it. Always love a nice medicine cabinet mirror, because you can store stuff in there as well. That's very big. That's very classic. That's nice with the copper. This is kind of a modern bathroom. Okay, I talked about medicine cabinet and then proceeded not to give a medicine cabinet, but whatever. Towels, we can put towels on this side. Let's do like toilet paper roll on the back. We have our light switch. We can do some soap in the tub at a point. Let's do like a pretty basic hand towel over here. Whoop. Not in the wall. We can do some basic soap. We can do... like maybe that. That has like a hand towel on it, but it's kind of nice. It's like the nature vibes of like a Spanish kind of style. Bathrooms are so hard in The Sims because there's like no space. Put this in the tub for some shower essentials. Maybe it goes on this side. And I always like to put one of these plungers in here. Maybe a little smaller. Maybe we squeeze it right there. Switch up the colors. Ooh. Classic red. Okay. And some extra toilet paper. Or not extra, actual toilet paper. And that's probably all we need. Maybe like... no, they don't get toothpaste. They don't get anything. So like this is like the guest room, so we could put that over there. Nah, we don't need it. Okay. Stick with the copper. That is the one that goes backwards. What? Which one? Hey, welcome back, Karma. How are you doing? How's your burger? Okay, sorry, we're just getting the right toilet paper roll for our bathroom. And actually, this toilet is like not the right copper either. I don't know how much we care. So this is our like guest bathroom kind of vibes. Let me adjust our towel. Maybe make it slightly higher. Yeah, kind of guest bathroom. We did have to adjust the door, so I don't know if I then want to adjust this door, but I think I will. They don't need to all be lined up. I think it's okay. Then we'll test later to make sure that, well, maybe they should be lined up. Or, I don't know, I kind of want this door to be center there, but then I don't know if that looks weird with the other ones. So let's now do our other bathroom. And honestly, because this is like the primary bedroom, but it's so squishy. I wanted to kind of give more room with the bathroom, but I don't think we'll be able to. Unless we extend this, like, out. You know, we could extend this by a block. Which doesn't really give you space walking around this way. But it's an option. We could also... The other option is to extend it out that way. Which actually isn't quite a bad idea. Just giving us like slightly extra more room. And then we can get a bathtub and maybe also a shower. Our sink can go here. Our toilet can go there. Kind of liking that idea. That's the one that we have in the other room. Which I think we might just stay the same. But we could also get a jacuzzi. Am I right? Am I right? The other option too is we fully extend it 1 and 2. That's like almost the size of the bedroom. Actually, what if we extend the bedroom this way? That does make this space a little weird. But we could honestly extend it that way. I'm just playing around right now. We're just playing around. And also, like, this is probably options that, like, Kevin would do because it's... Oh, no, I wanted to do that. Then we have this weird nook in the bedroom. Unless we also extend to there. I want to remove this wall. Nope. There we go. Okay, there we go. So that's like an option. I don't know if that's kind of weird. Extend the bedroom. You have this strange corner. We could corner it off this way too. I don't know if that's even weirder. Then we could put this bay window back. Oh, although then it kind of cuts into our... Yeah, I don't know if I really want that. I don't hate that kind of weird corner. That's a great spot for the bed. This fun little tip out. I don't know how I feel about this side, and maybe this goes over here. So then you could, if you wanted to, squeeze through there. It doesn't mean if this is your view, your view is literally just the shed there, instead of like this is such a beautiful view. I mean, we can actually extend our fence that way. Whoa. We do have that access. Where did that come from? I just realized we never colored any of these items. So that's actually not bad. If we wanted to, we could also extend this bathroom out, which might help with some of the squishiness that we were feeling. Because then our sink could go over. If our door went back in the middle. Maybe your door goes back to the side. Our toilet could go right there. That's still kind of weird, isn't it? Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. Oh, I never colored the walls in here. Let's do the walls real quick. We honestly might just do some simple burn it to the ground. I know. Sometimes that's the way it feels. Okay, I think if I do that one, it matches those guys quite nicely while also staying. I'm not really a big fan of this herringbone, but it matches the back of the bathtub, so I think we're gonna keep it. I kind of like the bathroom small like this. I don't think I want to extend it, but this one, nice and big and mighty, maybe doesn't need to be pushed back. Maybe it does, actually. Maybe it doesn't need to be there. So then maybe the bedroom doesn't need to be pushed back. I don't know. I would love to get a jacuzzi tub and a bathtub, or a sink. No, a shower. Good grief. I can't talk. So let's do that. Let's start with that. Probably just a standing shower. That one's nice with the tiles. That's a fun tile. The other option is singing skill. Hey. Not that one. We love a shower that offers singing skill. That one's nice, actually. I kind of like that one. That one's a bit much. I like this. And then let's get that tub. Because then you can sit in this tub and look out the window. It just seems nice. Is that the tub that we want? There's that one. There's that one. That's the one that we got. There's that one. Do we want the squared off one? I kind of like this one. I would love a bathroom like this, you know? I think if we squish this wall in, I don't know if we have enough room. It just doesn't feel as luxurious, you know? We really want that luxury of big bathroom to yourself, you know? Let's see what tile colors we can do. Oh, there's so many options. Should we do gold in this bathroom? Whoop. Oh, wow. This is too complicated. This is too complicated for my brain. Do we have the, like... Oh, so do I have to... Yeah, okay. Make sure that we... This is nice, though. I think it's nice. And then there actually is... Oh, how do we do the, like... corner tile thing? Let me look it up. Too ornate? No, let Kevin have a nice bathtub to himself. Guy lives alone. Like, don't you want an ornate bathroom to yourself? Is he with someone? I don't know. I think he lives alone, though. If he is with someone, I think he lives alone. I might be wrong, but... See, he feels like bachelor guy to me, you know? Oh, I kind of like this. Is that too much? That might be too much. Where's the one that I used in the other bathroom? Oh, he moved to Spain. I don't know. Maybe. Did I pay attention? No. And thus, I am not a true fan. Oh, this one might be nice. There, that's not quite so bold, but still kind of ornate. And then I want to see if I can find something to match that tile, maybe? Maybe not? I thought he moved to Spain just to, like, chill, but, ah. Because, like, why not, you know? Yeah, I haven't watched every video either, and I think the new house one I kind of skimmed through, so. Okay, this is gonna be our bathroom. Very nice. My brain also gets stuck in traps like that. I think we'll do a double sink then, just in case we need to have. This one's very classic. Could do two of those next to each other. Oh, this is the one that we really liked, though. What's the one we used? That's the one we used in the other room. Those don't look great next to each other. How about those ones side by side? Actually, maybe we'll do a single sink, but with a counter. So which ones have matching counter? This one's very nice. Is this the one we... This is the one we used in the other room. So... which one's got a matching countertop? If even possible. This one could be matched to that one. Whoa. Like if you pushed it in like that. Kind of, not really. So that's an option. This is always an option, but oh, that one could kind of match with this guy. That's not bad. I don't love it because I don't like that lip. That one could kind of... Okay, so that's an option. That one actually matches fairly well. Do we have one that's not so beat up? And also, what color? They're kind of all beat up. So maybe not. It also doesn't have to be... Like, that could work. Maybe. That's an option. Extensive lore on a stranger. Do they... But, like, if he... Even if he moved there, do they live together? Because... He seems to, like... I don't know. And maybe he just doesn't want to share about his life, which is so fine and so fair. But it almost seems to me that, like, he lives... He has the vibe of living on his own. The way that he goes about his extensive building and knocking down walls and stuff. But maybe not. I don't know. It's his life. Ooh, that's a fun fancy sink. Unnecessary, but fun. I think we're gonna go... Let's see actually if this one has colors that we like. Kind of like that one. I'm not sure I can really match it. But you know, that's the name of the game in Sims. Can you ever really match something? That's not bad, actually. I kind of like that. Minus the lip. The other option is this one. With, like... Alright, and there's my timer. So I do need to get going here in a moment. I think we'll try and finish up the the bedrooms. And then we'll dip out. Okay, I think we're gonna go, yeah, cabinet all the way against the wall, but maybe not like inserted into the wall like Sims wants it to be. And then this guy inserted into there. I like that. Maybe this door is over just slightly. And then the toilet, yeah, right there. This is our humongo bathroom. And I did kind of want to put a walk-in robe. Yeah, I mean, totally up to him for respecting, like, a privacy of another, you know. And that's their prerogative and what they, you know, how they want to live. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know. Let me set another timer real quick. Just to make sure I don't continue overtime. Now the tricky part is going to be coming back on within time to finish this build. I don't know if he put, I don't think he put like a date stamp or anything on his video and when he was gonna look at things, other videos. I like that mirror. That's a nice mirror. I feel like it's a little high, but I do like it. Could do two mirrors next to each other. He is in a lot of his videos. He's doing single guy, goofy shenanigans. So here's a question: do we keep this little outcropping? Maybe with some windows. Maybe not those windows. Or like, this is not very Spanish-esque. Because I would love to give like a walk-in robe kind of thing, but we could extend even further, put a little walk-in robe here. Do a little like that. We do still have this weird corner thing, which, you know, I think we'd probably get rid of on this side. So I don't know if that's weird to have a curve on one part and not the other. But then we could do robe kind of thingy here. I don't know. Options. What are we doing? We need to do some bathroom decor. Like towels. Let's do some soaps. Maybe soap on the tub. Soap on the tub. Comb on the counter. Do we not have a light switch? I guess we didn't put a light switch in here. Put a little fader switch. Be just above the tile. That's really high up, but that's okay. We'll put a couple toothpaste things. We'll put a couple towels down here. Maybe some bath stuff on the tub. Maybe some product on the counter. Toilet roll over here. I don't know why I'm narrating everything I put down. Maybe we do a bathrobe somewhere over here. Oh, we didn't do a bath mat in the other room. I meant to do that. We could add a shelf, maybe like above the toilet. That doesn't look very, Here, let's add a razor so the guy can shave. And put one of these. I like sizing it down so it's like a hand towel and a washcloth. Does that fit under there? No, no it does not. We do have towels though. Bath items. Whoa. No! I'm trying to move the combs. There we go. And what should we put over there? Maybe some, like... one of those. Hairdryer. Okay, now we color match. Kind of... I think we just want... well, that one's black. Do we have any black handles? Got that one. Do we have any... no? Okay, I think we just do white with all of these. I really like that, but I don't know if I want the gold. Maybe we do that one. We do color match, but then we gotta get the other towel roll. What color bathrobe? Let's do blue. I don't know if I like these towels with the checker on them. He's gonna slip and break his neck. I know, I do need to get some bath mats going. Maybe we just do this towel again. Does this have a black rack? Nope. Does... I don't really want the starfish ones. Should we get a floor towel rack? That's luxurious. A little too fancy. Oh, we need our toilet bowl cleaner. We can get fun, luxurious toilet paper. That's so unnecessary. Why is... oh, here's the other one. Okay, I need one with a black handle. Okay, black handles on things. Oh, color match. Color match these. that even on the shelf, really? I need something here. What should we put there? Quick! Fill it with stuff. Just random decor, clutter, items, more toilet paper, an empty tube. Luxurious. Okay. I think, oh, mat, bath mat, in both locations. I need a bath mat. The toilet looks like dirt. What do you mean the toilet looks like dirt? I think it's beautiful. Should we do? Ooh, just cracked my elbow. Classic toilet mat, so your feetsies don't get cold. Maybe. With a matching bath mat for the shower. Long mat for the tub. Or we just do a mat like that. It looks dirty and unflushed. Okay, well, it is what it is. Shower mat, bath mat. Let's choose a color for all the mats. Ooh, probably not big patterns because we've got a nice, super nicely patterned floor. I actually don't hate these flowers. Or the brown ones. I use the brown ones so often. Luxury bathroom. Oh, I kind of wanted to put some stuff on the windowsill up here. Let's put, maybe we, whoa. Okay, that's gonna involve a plant. We could put a plant up here. Oh, maybe not. I would love to be able to put a plant there. Oh, kind of. Yeah. Plant on the windowsill. And maybe like this one. The Sims don't know. The house is a prison? No. It's a very beautiful house. Okay, and maybe we do one more item on the windowsill. The little tiny plant guys. No, should we put this little guy on the windowsill? I think so. I think it needs to go on the windowsill. Maybe slightly smaller. This guy reminds me of Bulbasaur. Okay, maybe we'll put him over here. Oh, not big enough, or not high enough. Cute. Okay, bath mat for the other bathroom. That's what we need. Bath mat for the other bathroom. I think we're literally just gonna copy this one. Different color. Also doubles as keeping your footsies, toesies warm. Beautiful. Do we need any wall decor in this bathroom? Like a painting on the wall or something. Round bath mat. Never seen that one before. I know, it's so unoriginal, but you know. That one's too big. I want something framed. Something nice. Something framed. Add some value to this house. Maybe not the horse ranch. We'll do this one so it reminds us of the rolling hills of Ireland. With the sheepies. And I feel like we need something over here. So maybe... Classic sunflower. Something small. We need something small. This is where I think you would put like a little... Sheep! Sheep and horse. A book. Ooh. We could put a book. Put a little tapestry thing up here. I don't hate that. Okay. Does this not have different... Oh. Maybe we do the blossoms one. This bathroom... No. Wait, do we have any, like... Maybe do another one over here. Horse and sheep. Okay. I think this is our bathroom. Our little primary bathroom. Look at that nice mirror view, you know? Isn't that pretty? Yes, yes it is. I think so. Do we need to put something on the back wall here? Do we do the classic apples? Apples and pears? Let's... Whoop. Too many O's. Put some books. A book. Single book. Ooh, we could do the book tray. I don't really have a good single book other than like the journal, which is not going to stay in there because they move those things all the time. We could do this double book stack. No, bathroom books. Never know when you might need it. You can move the luxurious toilet paper off and just put the bathroom books there. Yay! Okay, bathroom done. Bedroom. Finishing up the bedroom. We'll see. Let's do this bedroom first. I don't have much time. I really maybe might need to do the bathroom or the bedrooms another time. What kind of bed is this? We definitely need a nice, big, nice bed for the main bedroom. That one's nice, kind of modern. That one's not bad. That one's not bad either. This seems very guest bed to me, but this seems very bachelor bed to me. But maybe we just change the colors to like that. Still seems very guest bed, or bachelor bed. Ooh. Oh, I kind of like that green one. I've been using a lot of greens and blues. I like this black one, and I really like this white one. I don't think white is an ideal color for bed sheets, but whatever. Oh, chapter books. Yeah, if I do the interactive books though, they're gonna move them. Like, they always pick them up. This is a nice bed too, but it's not the best in terms of good beds. Stress relief 644, 522, 644. So those are the same. What color should we do the guest bed in? Red, bright red. It's kind of a lot. Gray. Do we stick with gray or do we do blue? You don't like any of the Sims 4 beds. That's so fair. Gray or blue? Gray or blue? Gray or blue? I think we'll stick, or red. And then I think we'll stick with this one. I really like that one, but that one looks nice. It's just not the best bed. And then wallpaper. Okay, we're trying to be efficient and fast. Again, kind of just sticking with that stucco. Maybe it's like painted stucco though. We can keep the stucco but paint it. What color scheme do we want for the bedroom? That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Here's the question too, is do we unextend the bedroom like this? Whoa. We could still have a walk-in robe over here if we wanted to. Very small, but I guess we don't need that much room in the bedroom. So yeah, I don't know if we want to extend. It seems just kind of weird, this corner here. Previously, actually, I think it was one less, wasn't it? It was more like that. So we could still do that. But it's very small that way. I do like having it extended because we could have a chair and some nice closet space. The bed could also be here, which is not bad actually. Fire truck red. Honestly, I think having a little bit of fun in the guest room isn't bad. Ooh, actually, if we go back to the extended semi-bay window and we put the bed over here, then we could do like a little seating over here. Question is, do we keep the corner, go back to the corner, still have a little door for a walk-in robe, maybe just keep that squared off? Well, that's kind of lame from the outside. Is it lame? I don't know. Could also do another square dip here, which might look really weird from the outside. But this could be a nice, like, plant feature area. Kind of weird for a robe, you know, if you ask me. But the idea is just to have a little closet space. We also don't need a walk-in wardrobe. We could just entirely get rid of that. Maybe we just get rid of this. And then we can keep the extension here. Because I think that extension looks best from outside. The goods. It definitely does say the goods. But, oh, I don't like how this lines up here now. We could still do some kind of feature. It also feels like there should be windows there. Or still keep the extension. Bring it back this way. Whoops. Bring it back that way. Delete that. Oh wait, nope, that's not how it was. How was the... What was the other option? Oh, just keeping it straight, wasn't it? If we just cut it off there, then this could be a plant feature right here. I feel like that's so weird. This whole wall is so weird. So I do like this little extension, you know? Nope. Okay, I think we keep this. We get a nice big window there. Maybe have a small window here and a small window here. And then maybe not that one. We can have a nice seat here. And we just do like oh, we need new light fixtures in the bathrooms. If we want something fancy. Do we want something fancy in the bathroom? I love a good, like, above mirror light. That's kind of weird. That one specifically. This one's nice and classic. Or below mirror light. Oh, that's what could go above the toilet, is a light fixture. It's a lot to look at. That's kind of fun. Maybe we just go with a sconce. Little sconce above the toilet, little sconce above the towels, and a little sconce maybe in this corner. And we get rid of that piece. Sconces. Otherwise you get beautiful natural light. And maybe we copy the sconces in here and we get rid of the... Oh my gosh, I didn't realize they were like little night lights. That's funny. Sconce light. Oh, it is labeled as a nightlight. Oh well. Okay. Oh, this here it is. I was like, does this one have a light? I don't think it does. Oh, that's very dark. Maybe we keep that one just for heck's sake. All right, I think we're gonna leave it here We'll sleep on it with the bedroom. I'm gonna add a window real quick, but I think we'll sleep on it with the bedroom here and decide what we want to do in terms of like windows, for example, and all that goodness. So we'll leave it here. In conclusion, we've done the front, we've done this kind of entry, we've got the workshop, we've got the music studio, we've got 2 bathrooms, a primary bedroom, a guest bedroom, and to do still we have the kitchen, breakfast nook, living room, office corner with maybe like another guest bed or another bathroom, and then living room over here. And of course all the landscaping. Lots of landscaping to do. But I think that's where we're gonna leave it today because I have a few other things I would like to do. But let's find a nice little view here of our house. Oh, real quick before I forget, I do want to change the mailbox. Maybe we just do a little... Can't put it on the fence, apparently. I'll put it right inside here. Little letterbox. Why can't I put it on the... I guess I can put it there. We'll do that for now. Aw, look at the ones with the little faces. Wait, that's so cute. He would... Why do I feel like Kevin would do that on his mailbox? Should we do that one or the mustache? Oh, that's where the column is. Oh, okay, well. I guess we'll just put it there. I kind of like the dark one. That guy. Okay. That's where we'll leave it here for today. Thank you all for joining us. Make sure you hit the follow and the notification so you know the next time we're hopping on to stream and build. I'm gonna do my best to get this done sooner than later. If it doesn't happen on stream, I'll just record and post it so that you can see the end of the build anyways if I don't end up building on stream. I hope you all have a good afternoon, evening, morning, night, wherever you are, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye!